Hey y'all, welcome back to Fitting and Homemaking. If you are new here, my name is Sarah. If you're not new here, you might notice that I sound a little bit weird today. And that's because I am under the weather, unfortunately. The trees in my area are being extremely frisky right now, and my body really doesn't like it. So, totally out of commission yesterday, feeling much better today, but obviously not 100%. So I apologize for the sound of this video in advance, including my voice. Any sniffles, I'll try to edit that out. So today what I had planned on doing was decluttering the bookshelf in my room. But like I said, I am not feeling terribly well still, and that's going to be a decently big job. So I decided to hold off on that just for my own health and happiness, and instead we're going to be addressing this medicine cabinet, I guess you would call it, in my kids' bathroom, which is also our guest bathroom. So let's see what we're dealing with here today. So this was originally just, extra storage because it's, not the biggest bathroom on earth, but it's kind of gotten a little out of control when we need to go in here to get stuff. And I will clean this, so I'll need to go and get wipes when we get to that point, but let's just go ahead and get started. I'm actually going to start on the top. Does this have anything in it? This does not have anything in it, so we are going to toss that. This did have bath bombs in it that had these little surprise toys. It was a Christmas thing. Let's see. So this has the rest of those. This is what those look like. Sorry if I just blinded you with the lid of this. And we have a little bit of that. So this is fun bath stuff. So that can go back on top. All right. So I'm going to put that on the floor since that's trash. So I have this space available. My daughter's earring, some of her makeup. This is just lip gloss that she also got. Stick-on earrings, as well as her clip-on earrings. This is empty. It's supposed to have the snot sucker in it, though. So let's put that back in there. We used to use this all the time, and now we're kind of at a stage where we don't have to use it as much because my daughter definitely knows how to blow her nose, but my son is still kind of working on it. All right. So this needs to stay with the Band-Aids. Let's see, are these all My Little Pony Band-Aids? I wonder what other Band-Aids are in here. Well, my daughter is very specific about what kind of Band-Aids she wants, so instead of putting these all in one box, I am going to leave them in the separate boxes still so that we can sort out which one is which. We are kind of past the stage with her of them being emotional support Band-Aids, though. She used to like them almost as stickers. But now it's, actually used as Band-Aids. All right, we have a whole lot of floss in here from their visits at daycare from the Tooth Fairy and from the regular dental visits. Her piggy paint. So it's just natural nail polish, and there's one missing. So we'll have to find that. Hair thingies. What are these? Stickers that can go in their sticker pile in their room. Toothbrushes that they were using before we got them smaller ones. Let's see. What's this? Random other snot sucker stuff and hair things. So let's go ahead. also a mix of snot sucker and hair thing. So let's make these two things separate things. Unfortunately, there isn't like a good workspace in here. These are just the little filters that go in there just to prevent you. I mean, you'd have to really have a lot of suction on the one end to actually get anything out of their nose all the way up the tube. So I feel like the filter is more of like a, it makes you feel better thing rather than totally functional. All right, so I'm just gonna put these in here where they're actually supposed to go. This is a bath toy. I'm just gonna move over here. I don't even know if you can see that on camera or not, so. All right, let's see. Let me pick out the non-snot sucker stuff out of this one. So this will tell you how out of it a little bit I am. I actually saw my ring, my hand through the bag. I was like, oh my gosh, there's a ring in this bag. I should not be allowed to do many things today with that kind of mindset. Or not mindset, mental acuity, I guess. Maybe be a more accurate term. All right, hair things. And then snot sucker things. We did have two of these at once, but I think the other one broke. The actual like tube bit that you put to their nose broke. Let's see, is there gonna be space for all of this in here? And then hopefully we can just get rid of this soon. But I don't want to get rid of it too soon because inevitably then my son's gonna get sick enough where he doesn't want to blow his nose properly since he's still learning. Oops, I missed a hair thing. All right, put that on the floor for now. I'll probably wash that and reuse it for something else. All right, in you go, filters. Oops. All right, so that's all contained. All right. Let's see. Oh, actually, I lied. It didn't break. It's just sitting right here by its lonesome. How many times can I open and close this bag? Okay. All right, this is a thermometer. We don't really use that much. Let's see. This is expired. There's a trash bin right below me. All right, nail clippers, fantastic. More floss stuff. Some hair things. More floss. My kids tend to be using this kind of thing more for flossing. It's just a little bit easier. And then just a ton of lip smacker stuff in here. So I might actually, I think before I said there was a piggy paint missing. There's also a lip gloss missing. I think those are in her little purse. But I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and put these lip glosses in here. Then we can get rid of that box. Here is some other nail polish. I'm setting that on. Another nail polish. All right, this is a potty watch. We might end up using this with our son when he's ready to potty train. I don't know. So a potty watch it's essentially just like a timer. You can set it to go off at different intervals, and it plays a fun song, and it just reminds both your child and you, hey, it's time to have your child try to go to the bathroom. So that it worked decently well with our daughter until it started to like interrupt what she was doing. But at that point, it was already like a cemented enough habit where we didn't need it anymore. But we'll still keep this in case that's something that will work for our son, I think. Nail clippers. This is sinus spray. That's still good. The thing about this toilet is it's quite, doesn't look like it, but it's rounded and all this sort of thing, and stuff falls off easy. So this can be cleared out. We don't use this. We have this knot sucker. Kids are too young for, or too old for this, and this one just never really worked. So I feel like that's not stuff that you pass on. So maybe all the flosses can go in here. We'll start off with it being the floss holder. Since those are loose things. The extra toothbrushes fit in here. Not great, but maybe that's a spot. Our thermometer. This thermometer can probably go out of here. It's a very accurate thermometer, but it takes a long time to do, so we usually use it as a backup to this one, because this one is less accurate. But that can go, I think, in my husband and I's bathroom. So let me put it over here. Vapor rug. I feel like this is more of something that should be in my husband and my room. Does this have an expiration on it? Has numbers printed, but nothing that can be interpreted as an expiration date, I don't think. So we'll put that in our bathroom regardless. This was in here. I think I had it just, we put it out sometimes when guests stay over, so I guess I'll keep that in there. Windy, the gas passer. We have never used these. Don't want to throw it away, but I don't know how many people would accept something that you, you know, essentially put up your kid's bum to release gas. I would feel weird about donating this, so I think I am going to toss it, even though it's wasteful. Oh, that's just, it feels so wrong to toss it, but I don't know anyone with small enough children where this would still be useful either. Just toss it. It's fine. It's fine. Insect repellent. Usually we keep this outside. Don't think that's an expiration. But regardless, it doesn't need to be in here. All right, 11/23, that's definitely expired. Let's see. March 2025 is this month. And I feel like we have different cough stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss it, just because I know I'm not gonna do this again this month. And this one is April 2023. Okay. Do we need to save this? 10. I feel like we have enough of these where that can go in there with it. This is hydrocortisone ointment. That should probably not be in their bathroom. That feels like an adult thing. Does this have? Yes. 2026. So that's still good. All right. And then Kit's hair. This should probably not be in here. This should probably go in one of their memory books. So we'll put that over there as things to go elsewhere. I'm not going in and out, partially so I don't get distracted, partially because I'd have to like duck around under you guys. I think this is fine to stand here with the Band-Aids. All right. This is just more decoration than anything else at this point. This is an alarm clock. That is a little bit obnoxious. All right. More flossers. Where is that other flosser? So I'll put that in there. And then this is for the child locks that used to be on the cabinets down there, but they ripped them off. So not useful. Not sure why this is in here. We do have a little container of shells from our times when we go to the beach, so I will put that there. All right, let me, excuse me. Let me actually take this down too. Let me go, and I'm just going to get a wet wipe and clean this with that real quick. Excuse me. All right, the struggle is real today, guys. All right, let's just get the top. Ooh, that's dirty. And there's like definitely soap or something here. And I'm just too lazy to get a stool to actually look at it, but I can feel it. I will say this cabinet was a really good purchase for this room. We put this cabinet up. We kind of did a semi redo of this bathroom when I was pregnant with my daughter, so before we had kids, and we knew this was going to be their bathroom. But I repainted. The color is actually pretty similar to the color that was here before, but it just wasn't painted very well. And the previous owners had a lot of cats, and I'm allergic to cats. And so it was partially like, I cleaned the walls first, but it's like an extra layer between me and any other cat stuff that might still be left. And by a lot of cats, I mean they had, I think the next door neighbors told me that they had 8 cats that lived in the house. So when you first come in the house, I've got a coat closet, but that coat closet was like their litter box closet. And that room was so disgusting to clean. Because I just had a big wire shelving rack in there with multiple shelves that held all the different litter boxes. And it was just like covered in litter dust. Well, I haven't dusted in here in a while. All right. So some of this looks like it's just maybe soap stains. All right. But it's at least going to be surface clean. All right, now how do I want to put this back? We also have a lot of soap sitting out on the counter, which I don't really love right now. But those can be tucked under the sink, I think. All right, I'm fine with this sitting back on top here. And this bath tool is usually actually up here too. So those are fine. I know one of these shelves is like, okay, so the bottom shelf can hold taller stuff. So does that fit? Yeah, okay. Do we need the piggy paint all to be in here? I don't think we do. I think I want to get rid of some of these boxes. Maybe it goes in here with her. Can I stand them up, maybe? Let's see. And I didn't buy these bins. I forget how we got these, but they were given to us. They're a little bit of an awkward shape, but it's what we have. And I'm grateful that we have something. So, all right, that's gonna be better. It's just a little bit awkward because the bottom is smaller than the top. Can this be stacked maybe? Doesn't like that. All right. Well, that's going to be good enough. It is what it is. All right. So maybe we put that up there. Oops. This can probably, maybe I'll store this near the toilet that's in the storage closet, since that's what it's supposed to be used for. Because it doesn't really need to be in here. They don't wear it otherwise. All right. This is more like medicine stuff. Put this and the Band-Aids together. I guess I can keep the Band-Aids and stuff over here because that's where we're used to seeing the Band-Aids. And okay, they have the characters on one side so you can see if they are easy. Yes. All right, there we go. Just put that on top. And maybe do like that. I wish this top one had more space than the bottom one, but I feel like if I move it down, it's going to be too shallow down here for anything. All right. Here. We'll put my daughter's like getting ready stuff up there. That's extra toothbrush stuff. And then we can put the nail clippers up here too, since that's kind of more grooming. Okay, am I missing anything? We took a decent amount of stuff out, so I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's okay. I don't mind this staying here because I don't think it will fit in the cabinet that's in the kitchen. That's where the bulk of the other medicine moved, because we use it in the kitchen, so it makes more sense for it to be there. But this makes sense to be here with this knot sucker, so it makes sense to me, I guess. Whether it makes sense or not to my husband is another thing, but we will cross that road when we get to it. We'll just put the little decoration stuff back here. My kids like those, it makes them happy. Trying to think. So this stuff, it's like too small for my son to play with. So I kind of don't just want it sitting up, but it's also like stuff my daughter. It was on the countertop. It wasn't in here. I'm going to ignore it for now. That's what we like to call scope creep in project management. So I'm not going to do that. All right. this looks good to me. Very happy with that. Let me clean off the front of this, and then we will call it a small, quick win for today on a day when I didn't really want to do anything. And we got this one thing done, and it's going to be much easier to find stuff and use this cabinet. All right. So toss these things. I am going to go empty this trash bin into our bigger trash bin. All right, that's done. And we'll put the wipes back. All right. And this, sorry, minus the toothpaste, that's normally out here. See, this is what I was looking at before. I don't think you guys can see that, but I think I'll just tuck that stuff under the sink. But these are the things that we took out of the cabinet that need to go elsewhere. So I'm going to take care of that. Okay, y'all, so I don't know if you could see this or not, but this side is just so dirty, which I didn't see, and I definitely didn't hit. So let me hit that real quick. I noticed that when I was taking those things in and out to another spot. All right. All right, so final result. It doesn't look that much different from the outside as it did from before, but the inside, way better. We have mostly my daughter's, getting ready stuff, but also our nail clippers. We have our little Band-Aid boo-boo station. We have our noses are stuffed up station, and then our extra toothbrushes and floss, and our thermometer up here. So I think that's good. It got wiped out. I am pleased with that. So thank you for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate you being here. If you want to see more decluttering, more cleaning, more cooking, more homemaking content, please go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.